No, I've completely stuffed that up, haven't I?
The more hands! Take two.
G'day from Perth, Western Australia. Today is Friday, so it means another episode of Kombi Confessions, where I interview a bunch of amazing people right across Australia in my 1976 Kombi. And today we have a Perth YouTuber, a MotoVlogger, photographer, Mischelle from MishAdventuresofMish.
Hello.
Welcome to the Kombi, Mish.
Thank you for inviting me.
Now, we've known each other for a long time, but we've never really worked together. Well, kind of. Mish did nominate me for the Ice Bucket Challenge with a very specific instruction.
I wanted it to be environmentally friendly.
Now, you did yours in the bathtub.
Yep, which was to save the water and to wait for it to warm up a bit later so I could throw it in the garden so I don't kill all my veggies.
Because it was very cold.
Yeah.
Now, I did mine, which we'll link Mish's in the bottom.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I did mine at Hillary's Marina. I used the salt water from the ocean, which apparently makes the water colder when you put salt with ice. Oh,
Yeah.
so cold.
It was an enjoyable video.
We'll link them all below, you come check them out as well. Shall we get into it?
Let's go. I'm ready to confess.
What is a mistake that has left a positive impression on your life?
Okay.
Tough one first up.
And we really didn't warm up to these questions, did we?
Straight into it.
But it's so personal. No, it's not. I guess it would be probably a mistake I made. It's probably when I quit my job, and what I learned from it. So I was in a pretty high intense working environment, and I wasn't really getting along well with, say, my boss. So I guess I was one of those people who were like, YOLO, here's my resignation, I quit. But I think my one regret from that was that I did the YOLO, I quit, but not with much thought into it. It was more of a reaction rather than a response, and that's what I learned from it, that, you know, when you go through tough situations, it's better to respond than it is to react, because sometimes you might say or do things you might regret later.
I like that.
Yep.
That was a big change.
Yes.
How important to you is it to be... Oh God, I can't even bear it. I'm reading it from here.
Word vomit.
How important to you is it to be able to express yourself through your chosen art form, photography?
How important is it for me? I actually think it is quite important, because I'm a kind of person who has a scattered brain. So in other words, I have a lot of thoughts, and I'm
Same.
sure a lot of artists have a lot of thoughts. That's why they do art. And for me, I guess my way of slowing down my thoughts is through photography, and that's why it's important to me, because it allows me to just take a breather and just focus. You learn to focus, you learn to calm down, and you learn to appreciate, you know, the things around you rather than rushing right past it.
I've noticed when I'm not a very good photographer, I do like to take photos. Mish has taught me a bit about my camera for this video. Now, but when you're taking a photo, you look at things differently. Mm-hmm. You see the world differently, and that has helped me see more. So I'll go travel and I'll see bits and pieces, and I'll see through things, and I'll see a bit more about the country or where I am, or, you know, the site of bits and pieces, and you're gonna get to see a little bit more of what's actually going on. Mm. So you learn a bit more as well. Yeah,
and that's what I love about like doing travel photography, is that you actually start to like one style of photography I love doing is street photography, which plenty of travel photographers love to do. But what it does, it opens your eyes more to details.
Yes.
So you'd be wandering around, but with a camera in your hand, and you're on a mission. So in a sense, so you're actually going to look for more interesting things to take photos of.
And you should check Mish's channel out with the photography Instagram. Mm-hmm. It is incredible.
Besides,
little plug.
Besides food photos.
Don't do food photos?
I do food photos. And lots of photos of my feet when I travel.
I have noticed that.
Yeah.
I have noticed that. Your feet in cool places though.
Yeah, it's meant to be like my whole hashtag traveling feet.
What is a piece of advice you would give someone wanting to chase their dream?
Okay. Probably a piece of advice I would give. I would give them the brutal, honest truth of what it really means to chase your dreams. I guess in one line is that it is brutal.
Yes.
It is hard. It is bloody hard to pursue your dreams, and I wish someone told me that. But I'll be able to say the other part, which they should say after as well, is that it's not impossible.
No.
So, you know, despite how hard it is, it doesn't mean you can't do it.
And it's really rewarding. I mean, you've now doing photography almost full time, or how's it working?
Almost full time in a sense that I'm not sure how to say it. It's kind of like whenever I feel like it.
Whenever you feel like it.
And then I teach on weekends.
Yeah, so I mean that's a massive dream of Mish's, and it must be so rewarding to be able to do something that you absolutely love as an income or as your day job, you know, and it must be incredible. I'd love to be able to do something like that. I mean, I'm lucky. I get to travel a little bit for work, but chasing your dreams is absolutely incredible. It is not impossible. You just need to work really hard for it.
Yeah, and it can take a while too, but that's the whole point. It's the whole journey, as cliche as that sounds. But it's meant to be a journey, and a journey's meant to be fun, because whatever hardship you come through, you always come out the other end stronger.
And I suppose it's good for your well-being, isn't it? Like it's a positive vibe around yourself when you succeed in something, or you're chasing something that you just really want.
And you, when you do fall, you just remember where you once fell, and you pick yourself up, and that reminds you that you can do it.
Awesome. All right, now the most important question.
Yes. I prepared myself for this. I even wrote down what I would say.
M&M's or Skittles?
Well, technically I'm a bit of a fitness freak, and I try to avoid all sugars as much as possible, but my choice is Skittles.
Oh, I think that's number 2 for Skittles now.
And my reasoning behind it is because it doesn't melt as easily in your hands as M&M's.
So it doesn't melt.
And it's very versatile.
Versatile.
Do you know why it's versatile?
Why?
Because
I keep eating on screen. What am I doing this for?
you're eating it on my behalf. You're saving me.
They're versatile.
They're versatile. You know why they're versatile? You can make stuff out of it. Like,
make stuff out of it.
I can't make it now. I need a bottle of vodka.
Ooh. Challenge.
Vodka. Skittle. What is Skittle?
Skittle bomb?
Skittles infused vodka. Let me eat one, actually.
Skittles infused vodka.
So
that doesn't sound like a very health kick.
No, it's not. So what you can do is that you pick out, you know, maybe a particular color flavor that you like. Mine's this green one. I think that's lime.
I think it's lime. Yep.
Green apple.
No, we're both wrong. It's green apple.
Green apple. We've been corrected. Green apple, and then rather than going out and getting, like, you know, green apple vodka, just, you know, take all the green out and put the Skittles. And you can also make, like, if you're a nerd like me, or a geek, you can make little potions out of it.
Potions out of Skittles?
Yeah, I saw like someone used like soda pop or something.
Okay, yeah.
And then they bought these little bottles, and then they let them absorb inside, and they used it for I think it was a Dota party.
Okay.
So
interesting.
Yeah.
I'm going to search that one now.
Yep. Okay, that's enough sugar for me today.
We're actually just doing this interview in South Perth. Mish has been running, so she actually is a health freak.
Yeah.
She loves it, and now I'm just like forcing Skittles and sugar and everything.
I know. You feed her. I have like my workout gear underneath this jumper.
Alright, so now we'll do a bit of a plug for Mish's channel. Mish's Adventures of Mish.
Yep.
Really cool name. Explain.
Yep. Well, it is a new name for my channel.
You're revamping, a bit of a relaunch, isn't it?
A bit of a relaunch, because I went on a little trip, and that trip was just a solo trip for me to try and figure out where am I going. Like everyone else, while you're chasing your dreams, it's always good to go back and reassess.
Yes.
And so I was looking for something to aim more towards, have it more refined. So I said, why not Mish Adventures of Mish, because I love going on adventures, and I think the aim of my channel really is to share you know, my love for photography, my love for travel, and my love just for adventure, and along the way just share some thoughts about life, and hopefully encourage people with those thoughts.
Encourage them, inspire them to go chase and follow their dreams and travel the world and get behind a camera and start taking photos.
Yeah, make their own adventures.
Make their own adventures. Awesome. Well, thank you very much. We'll make sure we'll link all of Mish's social media. So Facebook.
Yep.
Instagram. Twitter. Are you on Twitter?
I'm on Twitter, but I'm really lazy.
I'll link it anyway.
Yeah.
What else? Snapchat?
Yeah, I do have Snapchat.
Snapchat stories, do a good choice.
Yeah, I do Snapchat stories. Most of it is me whinging when I'm running uphill.
That would be fun to watch. We will link all Mish's social media, and thank you very much for jumping in the Kombi and chatting to us all today. That's it. One life, one search. Peace out.
Love and peace.
Awesome. Thank you.
Cool. Too easy.
We ended up getting a really cool sunset kind of happening in the background there.
Yeah, I know. Look at the colours.